Today is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's a day we never seen before, and a day we'll never ever see again. Let me see something real quick. Let me make sure this is live. I think it's live. Let me see. All right, there we go. All right, cool. Should be live. Let me make sure it's not unlisted. Yeah, we about to get to work right now.
You can create a 3D logo and set.
Boom. We are about to see something. Let me see something. YouTube Studio. Alright. Let me see something. First things first. I'm about to, let me make sure I'm live. Right. It might be live, but it might be unlisted, so. Yeah, I think it's unlisted. All right, so cool. First, I'm about to let this buffer. I'm gonna let this buffer, but while that's doing that, let me get this link out. Copy to clipboard. All right, cool. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Let's do it, let's do it. All right, yeah, today I'm gonna be answering questions while I work. I'm always working behind the scenes, so I never really get a chance to document what I'm doing. So I'm gonna wait a few minutes, let this buffer, and then I'm about to make it public. So give me a second. Unlisted, cool. All right, give me a second. Let me be right back. I'm about to go get a water, and then we're getting to work. Yeah. All right. I'm back. All right, so I'm about to make it public. Da. Make this public. And I should be live now. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Make sure I'm good. Testing. Let me just make sure I'm good. Yeah. All right, let me fix this real quick. Give me 2 seconds. Let me fix this. My little chat box at the bottom. All right, yeah. That's cool. I'm gonna see how that plays, but yeah, I'm gonna see how that plays. Anyways, first things first. Let's get to some work. Drop your comments. It's your boy Eddie One Take. Cash app below. If you want me to review your business live right now, let me know. Cash app below. Hit the cash app below. You got questions? Go ahead and leave them in the comments. And otherwise, I'm just gonna be running through this, showing you how I do what I do. And give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. Let me fix this real quick. Let me see something. Let me see if that works. Audio good. Yeah, audio good. Let me see if that works. Alright. I'll fix that later. As long as you can see me. Alright, as long as you can see me. Alright, it's recording too. Alright. So first thing I need to do is download some content. Now, when it comes to downloading content, I fixed it for now. When it comes to downloading content, I feel like people don't really know how, like as a content creator, that's one of the hats I gotta play. People don't really know how, and I gotta access some hard drives. So give me a second here. Give me a second here. I gotta access. I'm still here, but I gotta access some confidential files. So give me a second. Tapping in. Let me get to the drive. And is that it? Did I do the right one? Long form. I bet. I think I got that, but not 100%.
Heavy therapy.
Nah. Short form. I think I got that already. Okay, so give me a second. Alright, so I just had to access put some passwords in and things like that. But let me see. First things first. Alright. Hold on, what do I need to do? Alright, so this is what I need to do. First things first, transferring files. I gotta transfer these files over. Damn, did I download those? Nah. So, okay. I gotta send these over. Alright, boom. Request access to that. I just did. Cool. Request access to that. I just did. Boom. Okay. Now, just to show you what I'm doing. File not found. Alright, I gotta wait for that. File not found. Okay, I gotta wait for that too. Send me the file link. Again, it's not showing. Alright, so I'm in the text threads trying to get some links. Other than that though. Alright, I gotta do some editing today. So that's the window that I forgot to pull up. What else? me show y'all how to edit. Let me show y'all how I edit. So let me pull up. Let me check some stats first. All right, so give me a second. Let me access the account. Show y'all how this goes. I always tell people they should be on YouTube, especially for building a brand or building a business. You definitely want to be on YouTube. Wrong account. Okay, so first account I'm about to do work for today is, I got a lot of stuff to do today. So, all right, first account that I'm about to work on today is for, ooh, we did numbers on that. Keep striking. Okay, so why am I excited? Because I published some short form content yesterday, and it did over 1,000 views, 18 likes. There's some numbers, as we can see right here. So, what was my strategy to that? Basically, my strategy was create good content, edit the content, publish the content, engage with the content. So we looking good stat wise on this channel. 18 watch hours. The brand is still growing. So first thing first, right? Let's respond to some comments. You got to respond to some comments. You got to make sure you're attending to the business, right? Just know. Let's see. Just know what. Can you, or would you mind elaborating? Would you mind elaborating? Thank you. First, you want to thank. Thank you for commenting. Would you mind elaborating? You want to get the conversation going. You want to be able to talk to the people. You want to be able to. These are essentially clients, customers, patrons, people that are going to purchase from you in your business. So you want to respond. It look nice on camera, but hurt in real life. Okay. Okay, cool. So you're getting some responses. Every stylist is different. What would I respond to this? Every stylist is different. Every stylist, they look nice on camera, but hurt in real life. That can be true, depending on who does your hair. Well, make sure you have that experience here. All right, so just respond in the comments, right? Letting the people know that you are active. All right, so let me check some things. All right, what I want to do today. So look, let me tell you a little bit about strategy, right? Implementation. Usually when I talk to people on the phone and I'm telling them about how they can grow their business online, how they can grow their business on YouTube and things like that, a lot of people don't understand. So I spend a lot of time behind this computer, whether it's doing IT, whether it's editing, whether it's doing strategy, whether it's consulting. And I'm bringing that all here on YouTube, right? So I'm not going to be able to show you everything, but I'm going to show you some things that you can get value and results from. Now, first thing I'm gonna do right here is talk about strategy for this. For this, I want to go to the YouTube channel so you can see how we kind of set it up and how we're running it, and some things you could probably do for your own YouTube channel. And if you got questions, go ahead and leave them in the chat. So this is a Hair Works salon and beauty bar. This is a salon and beauty bar. They're called Hair Works. They are in Ewing, New Jersey. Now, facts tell, stories sell. This business is actually a business that I seen from the beginning. And in Ewing, New Jersey, I seen when they were first built on the college campus and everything like that. And I seen how they've progressed. So we recently started doing business and they are growing. And I want to show you some of those results and how we set up the YouTube. So this is one of the services that I offer through my agency. And this is one of the done for you services. So we'll handle your entire platform. So this is YouTube for one. You make sure you have a banner, you make sure you have a bio, you make sure you have a way for people to contact you. You make sure you are posting content. You might post long form, short form. Here's some short form content that I'm posting right now. And you can see some of the most popular content, some of the oldest content. You can see shorts. That's basically like I've been posting shorts the whole time. And then you can see posts, right? So I've been doing some posts, and I'm gonna do some more posts. I'm gonna do some. You're just gonna watch me flow, basically. You're gonna watch how I do things, and I'm gonna do some editing. So let me just show you how I would do it on a regular days basis. All right. So I can check the stats later, but I do want to get some content out now. I'm going to go through. Let me pull up this window really quick. I'm about to pull up this window. So first thing I'm going to do is open up their folder because I want to get some content to post. What I'm doing is opening up Premiere Pro. I'm about to start doing some DaVinci editing too. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe if you want to stay in tune with how you can essentially grow your business and brand just from watching these YouTube videos. All right, cool. All right, cool. So this is the second round of shooting we did with this company. Make sure you go subscribe too if you're watching this video. Make sure you go subscribe. Cool. How my hard drive's plugged up. All right, so let me open up this window and just show you kind of what I got going on. Window capture. Here. Yep. All right. So let me adjust this really quick. Boom, boom. Put this under Sony Cam, use window capture on top of that. All right, cool. So, all right, so I got Premiere, and this is, I'm gonna just make this browser. Give me 1 second. Browser. Boom. All right, I got that. I got some links coming through. All right, I'm getting in the flow now. You file not found. There it goes. Wait, let me see. You might have the wrong URL, but the owner may have deleted this file. So that's what it's telling me. Boom, 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 boom. This is also good for business owners because they get to see their dollars at work. I'm gonna really be on here for hours too. Okay. So I got my timeline here. Dang, you won't be able to see me edit if I do it like that. I may have to shrink this. I may have to shrink it. Or not. Or not. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, so I'll do it like that. Let's just knock it out. Excuse me. Alright. So what I want to do right now is basically on that color grade, I gotta turn my, know what I gotta do. I think. Let me see. Yeah, I had to do that. It's crazy. Okay. Oh wait. Let me see something. Is it gonna show? I don't know if it's gonna show. Hold on. I think I know why. Capture mode. See? I knew why. Alright, cool. Now, let's do this. Okay, so I posted some content yesterday, and let me see. I want to post some. So I want to post some makeup today, right? So I'm going through some content, and hair fire. Okay, cool. Is this in slow mo? That's another thing. People don't know, like, as a professional, when you're looking for the best clips, it's gonna take some time. So I might post a clip about, it's a Saturday, it's Easter. Let's post some spa services. I might post 2 different types of services today. So you should definitely be posting about your services and letting people see what your business has to offer, like I'm doing here. Growing your business, using live to grow your business is definitely something I would recommend. Absolutely something I would recommend. All right, so I'm going through some clips now, and I'm just about to show you how I edit. How can I broadcast what I'm doing on my phone? I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I gotta figure out a way to do that. I'll figure out a way to do that. Let me write that down so I don't forget. Broadcast phone screen. For All right, so when it comes when it comes down time to me posting this, nah, excuse me, my mind is just running. When it comes down time for when it's time for me to do the strategy on the phone, I'm going to you're gonna watch me solve my own problem because I'm trying to help everybody as much as possible. But here we go. So right now, I want to post some wax services, and I got a clip of some paint. And what I'm doing right now is just resizing this. This is not that AI. This is not that AI. Like when you get AI videos, there's nothing wrong with AI video edits, but you definitely want to. You definitely want to have custom branded videos. So I'm just editing right now on Premiere Pro. And see, I'm making sure like I'm looking at the eye popping or parts that look like they would be the most eye popping, and that's how I edit. So maybe I'm going to do this where it scales in, and you get to see this before it does the thousands of views and everything like that. So, or before it does any views. And what I'm doing now is adding keyframes to this. So as it's going in, I want to trail it right here so they can see that. Maybe bring it out a little bit. Like that, and extend it so it looks like this. Give me a second. Yeah, cool. Okay, so see how it's zooming in. It just, you want to just play with the eyes. All right, so make sure you save your work too. I like that. Like that. All right, so now I'm going to look for. Ooh, okay, I'm seeing some clips. I'm seeing some good clips. So do we do out or do we do in? We do out. For this, we do out. Coming down the leg. I didn't even hit the keyframe, so let me do the keyframe. Okay, there we go. And then we do the zoom. Get some center it. I like that. You see how it's flowing? And then we start here. Ooh. See how that was fast? What if I did this? Boom. Watch this. Ooh, we on to something. We're on to something. Share this out if you get value. If you got questions when it comes to editing, let's figure it out. But I think I'm here every day. Yeah. All right, I got this clip. And since these are shorts, you don't gotta make it too long. Or what if I did it the opposite way? Like this. Like this. Give me a second. So do that like that, and then do this like that. I think that's where I'm gonna place the. Oh man, today is what? Saturday. I gotta leave in a second. Give me some time. All right. I'll do that. Do this here. Bring that back here. All right, so I like that right there. I'm thinking about taking that off. Shrink that, make that bigger, bring that down because I don't need audio for it right now. I'm just trying to get the best workspace. I like that. So something like boom, boom, and then when she's doing that, I can do that. Almost in frame. Let's see what it looks like. I'll take it. I like that. Or what if we even added a little bit more spice to this, right? And just, because it's still on the same level in terms of like the eye. I want more eye attention, like something to grab the eye more. Let me make sure I didn't even watch it. All right. Am I delayed? Am I lagged? I don't know. Oh yeah, I gotta reset my camera in a few, so yeah. It's been running for a little minute, but I'm gonna let this cool down. This was a good little test run. And then I'm gonna figure out some things. We're gonna be back. More value. You know how we do. Numbers. I like that. See? See? Getting somewhere. Getting somewhere. Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. All right. want to see some of the tear. How about that? How about that? How about that? How about starting up close? Yeah. Catchy for the eye. And then bring it back to 50. And then the original state. Cool. There we go. I like that. Ooh, see how I love it. I love it. And we'll do out. We'll do out. Or I like that already because it's kind of already scaled. I think I shot like that. And again, this is a done for you service. Alright, cool. Alright, so let me just stop right there. Excuse me. Felt one coming. Alright, so this is going to be the clip that I use. Okay. Ooh. Alright, so that's good. That's straight right there. Now, color correction. I did this in color too. I did not mean to. When I say I did this in color, I mean I did this under the color workspace in Adobe. And I do not see, that's why. Second round shoot, and I don't know where that is. It's okay. I know why, because of the way I was editing. Okay. Perfect. So I need to add an adjustment layer so I could do some color correction. Now let's color this. This is exactly how I do color correction. Bring the contrast up. Take my shadows down, scan it, because they are on two different types of lights. Take my saturation up a little bit. Exposure. I had lights in there. Those blacks. Alright, cool. Keep it simple. Might turn the vibrance up a tiny bit on that. Curves. Boom. Curves. Okay, I was about to say what's up. Curves, sometimes I might drop that. I don't even know what these are called, I'm not gonna lie. Highlights, and it's obviously hue and saturation, but like these lines, I don't know what to call them exactly. But it does give you a pen where you can adjust it how you want. So sometimes I'm like, I refer to myself like Nick Cannon on Drumline when it comes to editing. But I am gonna learn how to articulate this stuff better. Cool. I think I want this to end off a little different. Like, I think I might have to. Yeah, I think I gotta do that. All right, so I think I gotta do that. Well, I don't think I'll be able to. Nah, I don't think I'll be able to. I could cut that though. I can cut that. I could cut that. Probably a little better. And then follow it there. Like that. Alright, I'll take it. And then I keep it simple and I export. This is export. I'm gonna wrap it up with this video right now. Let my camera cool down, and I'll be back. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all watching. If you learned something, let me know. Subscribe, comment. I'll be back. All we do is numbers. I do want to take.